I was trained to preach by a Baptist, so this could take 3 hours. No, don't worry, I'll behave. Well, I would say my sisters and my brothers, and I would not say my brothers and my sisters. I say my sisters and my brothers intentionally, because I believe it is about time, not only for Muslims, but for all religious communities, to give women what is due to women. I believe that men and women are absolutely equal, maybe a little bit more. I think women come first. I really mean that in every way, shape, and form. That men and women, women and men are absolutely equal and cannot be but equal. God created them equal. And we have to have the courage to stand up and challenge the status quo. Have the courage to stand up and tell people you are wrong. The way you have done it for 1400 years or 200 or 300 years is wrong. And we need to reconstruct how we understand the Quran, how we understand the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, upon him be peace, and reconstruct how we interpret the text. I always say one of our main challenges as Muslims is that history became religion and religion became history. And that's number one challenge we have to really tackle. What do I mean by that? So many historical practices, tribal practices became sacred, became religion, when they have absolutely nothing to do with religion, and God did not intend them. What happened in our history is that we pushed religion aside, and we gave history, we gave socio-political practices and tribal practices the precedent, and that is God to change. What do I mean by that? In a tribal Arabia, men had the leadership. That is Arabia, that is not Islam. In that part of the world, women owned less, inherited less, and had less voice. That is that tribal world, and that is not Islam. So how can we reinterpret Islam in a way that will address the true, real Islamic values of adl, of justice, and of equity? Actually, I believe that Islam is built on 3 values. Number 1, politics of justice, justice for all. Men and women, black and white, all people regardless of their orientation. They're absolutely equal. Number 2, economics of equity. And number 3, covenant of community. So equal access to the political process. So I was in Egypt recently. The argument is, can women become presidents? Of course, why not? I don't have anything in the Quran, according to my knowledge, or in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, upon him be peace, or in the teachings of jurisprudence and Islamic law that actually prevents women from becoming heads of states. So where does that come from? That's a big argument. We need another time for it. But I believe it's about time for Muslims to reconstruct their understanding of Islam, their understanding of the Quran, their understanding of Hadith, and their understanding of what really happened 1400 years ago. I believe Islam came to give women power they did not have. Women now don't have so much power. We need to live the spirit of Islam, and that is to give women the power that is due to women. That's number 1 point. Number 2 point is that women cannot be seen as servants or subhumans or there to help men. I say women are, as the Quran, as the Prophet says, shaqa'iqu al-rijal. Women are the partners of men. They are the partners of men in the political process. They are the partners of men in the economic, financial process. They are the partners of men in the making of the family and in the making of society. And unless we bring that partnership to reality, unless we realize it, practice, and push for it, we would never be true Muslims. And therefore I conclude by saying, to be true Muslims, to be true to Islam, to be true to the Quran, give women what is due to women. Thank you.